divide and conquer recurrence relations. Before going further, let's understand from where this termination condition has come. So first go to the last lecture. In last lecture what we have learned that if there is only one element then no comparison, and two elements then only one comparison. That's why these are the termination condition for a small problem. And when when the elements are big, then first we need to find out middle element, then we are conquering it with the first and the middle element, then middle element plus 1 into last element. So here we are doing conquering, and then we are doing comparison of maximum and minimum element. So there is only one comparison. So from this we can find out that if one element then zero comparison, when two element then one comparison, but when more than two element then 0 plus 2t n by 2 plus 2. From here we can see when we are finding out the middle element then no comparison, when we are concurring then total n element then t n by 2 comparison, n by 2 comparison 2 time, then 2 comparison, one for maximum, one for minimum. So from here we can see that 0 plus 2t n by 2 plus 2. So let n tn be the number of comparison between the elements, then this will be the recurrence relation. So now we are going to solve it. 2t n by 2 plus 2, then 2t n by 4 plus 2 plus 2, then 2 square t n upon 2 square plus 2 square 2 to the power 1. Then we are going to solve it. Then 2 square 2t n upon 2 cube plus 2 square plus 2 to the power 1. Then we are going to solve it. Then 2 cube t n upon 2 to the power 3 plus 2 to the power 3 plus 2 square plus 2 to the power 1. So like that it will go if we go up to k time, then we will get 2 to the power k t n upon 2 to the power k plus 2 to the power k plus 2 to the power k minus 1, like that up to 2 to the power 1. So now we are going to solve it. Suppose we are thinking that n upon 2k is equal to 2. So from this we can see like this also, 2 to the power k is equal to n by 2. And from this again we can find out n is equal to 2 to the power k plus 1. So if we take log n base 2 is equal to k plus 1 and k is equal to log n base 2 power base 2 minus 1. So if we are going to put those these values here, so 2 to the power k t upon 2 k n upon, instead of n upon 2k we can simply write 2. So here it will be 2. So 2 to the power, from this direction to this direction now we are going to write. So 2 to the power 1 plus 2 to the power 2 plus 2 up to 2 to the power k. So like that we are going to write, and 2 to the power k we can write n upon 2. So we are writing n upon 2. So this will remain t2. So like that we can write from here we can write like this. So this will come under this, you can ignore this one. So this will be n by 2 plus 2 to the power log n base 2 minus 1 upon 2 minus 1. We are going to solve this. So like that it will come. So when we are going to solve it, so 2 to the power k to the power, from here we can write 2 to the power k log n base 2 minus 1. So n by 2 plus, when we are going to solve it, so we are going to get this one, and this will be the time complexity from the recurrence relation. And if we are talking about the space complexity, then how many input we are having extra space, that depends upon then. And this is the time complexity, and it is same for all best case, worst case and average case. And for space complexity, if we have seen, because total 9 elements we have in our last example, and all are of integer type, so 2 bytes, so 18 byte. So if we are talking about n elements, so 2n bytes plus extra stack space. From where this log n come, I'll explain you. As we have seen in our last lecture, so how many function call happens? 9 functional calls. So if we take the log of that, so total 4 levels are occur. So from there the total space is log n, because total 9 elements we are having. So from here log n, so this will be log n. So n plus log n base 2. So space complexity will be order of n. So there are few more things need to be added. So straight max min. We are doing straight, we are finding a straight man mix, and we are doing comparison between dynamic divide and conquer and straight max and min. We are doing comparison. So in both the case, the time complexity will be order of n only, and and in the case of space complexity, straight max min is best because it is taking less space as compared to the divide and conquer method. So straight man mix is best in the case of space complexity. So these all are about the comparison between divide and conquer and straight max min in respect of time complexity and in respect of space complexity.